Alright, welcome boys and girls to the Aimless Parley, where we try to save you from a great day by putting our random thoughts on display. I'm Adam and...
I'm Tom. Is that all
What
you had?
what the fuck was that? I'm Tom. Hey,
Well, that's my name.
Hey, yeah, I'm Tom. Hey, I can fix your computer. Hey.
I'm
hey,
Tom.
I'm Tom.
That's what I
Hey,
tell everyone. I'm Tom.
I'm Tom.
Tom, Tommy, Thomas. That's usually what I say whenever they ask me my name. Tom,
What are you
Tommy,
wearing,
Thomas.
Tom?
What am I wearing?
Khakis.
David Bowie shirt.
Alright, so what are we talking about today?
Well, how have you been since the last time we talked, Adam?
Uh, Pretty good. I'm kind of tired right now, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I woke up at, like, the crack of dawn, 5 in the morning, and went to sleep at, like, 2. So, sleep was not my best friend yesterday. But, yeah, other than that, I really can't complain.
I wake up at 2.
Yeah, but you work at night. Like, my thing is,
It's terrible.
look, you should be used to that, though. I'm still sitting here like I'm a fragile babe.
Just get up at 2 in the morning every day for a week. There is no getting used to it. Everyone says that. Like, you should be used to it, but it's not possible.
What
don't
time
get
do you go to
used that.
sleep? I mean, not go to sleep. Yeah. What
I
time
try
do you go to
to.
sleep?
I aim for like 5 o'clock, but around 5 o'clock is whenever I lay down and watch a movie, and I'll either fall asleep during the movie or I'll be so awake that I can't go to sleep. So I'll just watch the whole movie and then lay down for a while, and if I can't sleep, I'll just go play some video games or something.
So you're fucking yourself.
There's nothing I can do. I'll lay there for hours.
Have you ever just tried to stare at the ceiling? Like I
No,
read
I
somewhere.
stare at the back of my eyelids.
No, that's bad.
How's that bad?
I read somewhere that you shouldn't try to make yourself sleep. You should just relax. Like when I want to go to sleep, I don't close my eyes. I
Well, I
just
mean,
stare
that's
at
what
the
I
ceiling.
mean. That's what I do. That's how I relax. It's relaxing to lay there with my eyes closed.
Oh, that's fucking. I don't know.
I don't want to lay there staring at the
I
wall.
just stare at the
then
ceiling.
I'll start thinking about too much stuff.
And then eventually you just stop thinking and pass out. At least that's my thought process.
All right. Well, I need a. Could you hand me a pen or a pencil?
Uh.
Because I just did that thing again where I had a thought in my head and now it's gone.
Oh, that's awesome. You know what I was actually talking about, and this is kind of random, but it's whatever. If Iron Man, listen, before Iron Man, I'm really putting a lot of emphasis on this, had a fight with Superman, who would win?
Superman.
Why?
Because it's Superman.
He could make a suit with so much like kryptonite
Stronger than
shit.
Superman.
Kryptonite shit, like attached all up
Well,
on that bitch.
Then
and he
of
could,
course he's gonna win. I
yeah,
mean,
so I'm saying by default he would, because Batman beat his
Well,
ass somehow, and
it depends
Batman's.
though. What universe are they in?
Does
Because
that
in the
really
Marvel
matter?
universe, there is no such thing as kryptonite.
Okay, so let's say somehow they had a common ground universe where everything from both universes existed.
I mean, if he's making weapons and whatnot out of kryptonite, then of course he's gonna win.
Yeah,
I mean, anybody can beat Superman if they're making weapons out of kryptonite.
not anybody.
Who can't?
I feel like
If they have a kryptonite weapon, who can't beat Superman? I almost called him Spider-Man.
yeah, I was about to say you're about to fuck up. I don't know, fucking everybody.
Exactly.
Like, if it's, I just feel like Iron Man has a higher shot. Like, if I had to put my money between Batman and Iron Man would obviously be able to beat Superman for Batman. But then again, I'm not a Batman fan.
I don't think so though, because I think they both have like the way you're putting it. I think they both have the same odds because they're both billionaires. So like all they have to do is pay somebody to get kryptonite, and they can both make weapons out of it.
Fair. But we've already seen what Batman would do with the kryptonite he had. I feel like
But there's multiple things that he's done with it.
Tony would put it in his suit, I'd feel like.
Batman had it in the suit.
Yeah, but do you see how fucking big and fucking clangy that shit was?
What do you think the Iron Man suit would?
He would
look
have.
like?
Look, Iron Man would have mobility. He could actually fly
Are
and
you
keep
talking
up.
about Batman vs Superman movie? Because I'm talking
I'm
about
just-
Dark Knight, like the cartoon.
Oh, see, I don't know about the cartoon.
Beat the shit out of him with like
See, you
kryptonite
lost me.
fists.
No, I don't know. I didn't see
that was a good fight right there. The movie was
Wait, could he fly though?
Batman?
Yeah.
No.
See, Iron Man
You
can
don't-
fly though.
Superman can't fly once he's been punched in the face by kryptonite. He's too weak. Have you not seen a single Superman film?
Look, okay.
If he even comes in contact with kryptonite, he becomes like a human, like a normal human being.
I'm just saying. Iron Man, higher chance than Batman. That's how I feel.
I feel like there's some bias in that.
I don't like Batman as much as everyone else, so there is bias there, but Iron Man's my dude. I have a shirt that lights up with that little Iron Man emblem, and if that means anything, so yeah.
And I have multiple Batman shirts, if that means anything. I'm looking at a Batman wallpaper, if that means
Oh
anything.
yeah, then fuck you. You're gonna pick Batman anyway.
And you're gonna pick Iron Man anyways. What do you mean?
Okay, that's fair. Whatever. I was thinking about that last night, and I'm like, of course he beat him before Batman had a chance. Okay, wait. Nope. No, there's no way you can not have biases on it. Because I was about to say, who would win? And in my head, I automatically said Iron Man beat fucking Batman.
Well, the real question here is, do you know what tomorrow is?
The 6th?
Do you know what happens on the 6th?
No.
The release of Destiny 2.
On consoles.
Yes. On consoles.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not on PC, but because it's coming out tomorrow, we can still fucking talk about it, dog. What's up?
I'm not gonna lie.
What class you gonna be, homie?
Hunter.
Of course.
Of course.
Everyone's
I'm not gonna lie, it's for the cape. It's for the cape.
That's what everyone says. Oh, well, they get capes. I don't give a shit. Titans look boss with their sweet armor.
Plus, you have that golden gun, whip around the corner. Everybody's dead. Call it a day.
Well, the golden gun's poop compared to that staff. The staff is so much cooler than the golden gun.
I don't like that staff.
That staff looks sweet.
I died because I used that staff.
Well, that's just because
I thought I had the golden gun, and I ran out into a corridor. I was like, let's do this shit. My arms raised up in the air, and they just fucking gunned me down. It's like, awesome. That was amazing. Can you have 2 supers at once, or is it...
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's what fucked me over.
The Titan kind of does. Like, their second one, where they put, like, a shield down, like a big bubble shield.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold your super button, then you put that shield down. But if you just press it, he gets, like, a Captain America shield. And you can throw it around, and it bounces
I hate
between
that fucking
people.
shield.
That shield's awesome.
That shield's shit.
Dude, as soon as I pressed that button and he pulled that shield out, I was like, this game is amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, I want it to be good, but based off the other Destiny, I had fun with it, but I couldn't play it for as long as everybody else did. Like, remember,
It's
everybody
because you
was
didn't have
grinding
any
that
friends
cave.
to play it with.
I feel like no, I didn't play with you guys, did I? It was me, Luke, and Deshaun, I think.
That's why I think it's going to be a lot better on PC, because everyone in our little group is ready to just beat the shit out of that game for hours.
I don't know. No, there's nothing behind you. My nephews just came in, and I hear them whining. But no,
That's alright. It's life. Things happen in life. You're gonna hear life things.
Life things, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it got really dry really fast, and everything became a bullet sponge. And when that happened, it was kind of
like the enemies.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna happen. I mean, with the raids and whatnot, the bosses have so much goddamn health. It's just like the raids with like World of Warcraft or Black Desert Online and shit like that. When you get into the high level raids, it takes a long time because they have a lot of health and you got to do everything right. And as soon as someone fucks up, everyone dies and you wipe, and you got to do it again.
Look, you can't say anything about BDO because how long have you even played BDO?
No, I'm just comparing it to other MMOs.
Oh, I was about to say you can't use that as comparison. I like BDO.
That's how all MMOs are.
I guess
The end game raids are tough, and they should be. That's what makes them fun.
Tough and tedious are a very thin line when it comes to video games.
Well, I don't know because this is both.
What did you think about The Division?
I couldn't get into it.
I love that game until everybody got like the stupid, ridiculously strong guns in the red zone and shoot you on sight, and you just be trying to get small things.
Yeah, well, see, now you're going into PvP, though. That's a completely different thing.
No, but I'm just saying, though, I guess I'm drifting off. And then some of the actually no. Some of the bosses in there, I would have to use all three of my guns just to get them down to half health.
Well, that's why there's like what, four of you?
That's not a good enough reason. Like what the fuck?
Hey man, that's how these games roll.
I don't know. So I don't like bullet sponges. I'd rather there be more enemies instead of a SpongeBob Godzilla eating all my bullets.
Yeah, but you'd rather just sit there for like an hour and fighting a bunch of the same enemies over and over again?
No, I think it's more along the lines of like, have you ever played whatever, any game where you have to get to this room at this end of the hallway or something? That's my excuse. There's this room at the end of the hallway, and you want to get there so bad. So you kill all these enemies, and there's that one at the end of the hallway. His health is like 5 times longer than everybody else's. I'd rather be twice as long, or like have double the health, and have more enemies sprinkled throughout the hallway instead of him being like, I am this massive thing of strength, fear me. He could still be a tough boss, but his health shouldn't be crazy like that.
I don't know, man. I think whenever they're as tough as they are in those games, once you finally down that boss, it feels so much better than just killing
Because
a bunch
it's
of the same
over.
little people. Well, yeah, you just went through all of that for how long? And you had to wipe how many times because of some idiot in your group who doesn't know how to pull out their rocket launcher at the right time? Or go through a certain portal whenever he needs to get rid of some debuff that a debuff that the boss put on him. Stuff
Okay.
like that is great.
If
I
that's
love
the
boss
case,
mechanics.
actually no. There's one game where I do actually like the boss. Dark Souls do their boss fights extremely well.
Well, that's different because you're talking about a
No,
single
I'm just
player
saying
game
boss
that's
fights in
like,
general now. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but
all
like
right, I'm down with that.
the
What's
way
up?
they do their boss fights is extremely well compared to most games where it's almost like what is that? That one where you're a samurai on the PS4? Neo?
This is a game you're talking about?
Yeah. I think it's Neo. Yeah, it's Neo.
Near, Neir or something like that.
No, Neo. Nio. Is it Nioh?
Is it that like? Are you like a robot?
No, you're like a white samurai, and she's like an American samurai. She makes fun of you for being an American samurai.
What?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, I feel like it's called Neo, but
I know of a game. Is it? Did it come out recently?
it's probably been like maybe 8 months.
Is there a part where you have to like fight a bunch of enemies on a like a roller coaster?
No, it's like old samurai type deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
But in that game, it was kind of the boss fights were iffy, and if you fucked up once, it was just. I did like that, but at the same time, I didn't because the way you fought the boss,
Boos.
the boss was repetitive as fuck, and I don't like too much repetitiveness.
Well, see, in games like Destiny, the only time it gets really repetitive is whenever you have that shitty teammate who doesn't know what he's doing and you get wiped so many times, and that's whenever people quit. Once you have to restart so many times just because one guy doesn't know what they're doing, which that's why a lot of people get pissed off at the people that don't do it, and it gets pretty toxic. But, you know, as long as they like tell him like, hey, whenever you see him do this, you have to do this, and he does that, then everything's fine. You guys will get through it at some point.
At some point, that sounds terrible. You know what
Dedication, Holmes.
I was actually thinking about? You know Smite, right?
Yeah.
You know their little. It's like a board game they have now.
Oh, it's like a card game.
Is it a card game? I like
Yeah.
that. I actually want to try and play that.
I forget what they called it though.
It's like Battlefield of the Gods, I think. I'm probably wrong, but I am really interested in that game. I was watching it on Twitch the other day, and I was like, huh, I can get behind this.
Did you see that they put go-karts in that game?
Oh, and Smite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing Jesse in that. He's a little bitch, fucking throwing down fucking ice walls and shit.
I never played it. Is it still? Was it like a one-time thing, or is it still there?
I don't know. I haven't loaded up Smite in a long ass time. It's been probably like a month or two. I want to get back into that game too, but none of you guys want to fucking play it. And right now, I'm probably a pleb that'll get destroyed.
Well, I mean, the only reason I don't ever want to play it is because there's so many new gods. I gotta learn the new gods, and then nobody plays ranked with me. If no one's gonna play ranked with me, then I don't see any point of playing that game. I'm not gonna play casuals all day long.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm afraid to play ranked and shit. Like, when I was at my prime in that game, actually, that's when you stopped playing. When I was actually really getting into that game, and then it was like, oh, well, I'm done with this, and I'm sitting there like, I'm about to kill it with this fucking Sobek, and I'd go ham with a Sobek and go like Sobek and Ares with my dudes. But I wouldn't have minded doing ranked if I had a full team for ranked. Like, if they knew their assignments and their roles beforehand, no problem.
I think the only way we'd be able to get that going is if we pick up a bunch of randoms and just play with them.
Until like, hey you, I like your style, just take
Yeah,
them.
come join this Discord and we'll play together.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I guess I couldn't see that as a problem. I'd totally be down for that, I guess.
Because
I definitely need to practice though.
if we were gonna do it with everyone that we know, they would have to want to play it. And who's gonna want to play it that much?
That's fair. I mean, Hunter was always Loki, and that shit went nowhere.
Loki.
Yeah. Loki could fucking shit up though. He could.
Yeah, whenever the game was like a bit more newer, and then they came out with the other assassins that were like far better.
Dude, Saket is my bae. She's dope. Anyway, I was watching, was it Fight Club? It was one of those fight movies. It wasn't Fight Club, because
I
First
love
Real
Fight
Life
Club.
Fight Club.
It's my favorite movie ever.
Fight Club. But have you ever noticed in those movies, like the good guy, I'm doing those air quotes, but the good guy gets his ass beat
Why did you have to point out that you did air quotes? Why don't you say quote unquote good guy?
because it feels more natural just to do the air quotes. You know, whenever I say words like that, there will be air quotes. But yeah, I do not like how they almost always get beat to the brink of death, and it's like, oh, adrenaline rising, and then they just fucking beat the guy's ass out of nowhere. Like, you hit him twice before this whole ass whooping you just got, and now you have the strength to beat him after you probably got like 3 concussions from that fight.
Wait, so what movie did you see that made you think of this?
I can't remember. It wasn't Fight Club.
Because I wanna know the fight. Like, if he didn't get his ass completely whooped before.
He got his. They ripped the fucking sink, the porcelain sink, off the wall, bashed it over his head, and he was laying on the ground.
That sounds familiar.
And then he gets up, and it looks like he's about to just fall over again, but he does this charge, runs him into the bathroom wall, takes the saw door and just starts smashing him with it. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. But to have that much strength left after you just got the shit beat out of you, I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like Lethal Weapon. You ever see, what's that one dude who could dislocate his shoulder in that movie?
in Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
The partner? Okay, well, he's in one of the scenes, he's fighting a guy.
Isn't Lethal Weapon Riggs and somebody?
Yeah, Riggs. Where he's on the toilet.
Who's the other one's name?
Fuck. I can't even remember an actress. Only reason I remember Riggs is because when he's on the toilet, he looks at him because they put a bomb underneath his toilet seat so he can't get up. Or if he gets up, it blows up. And
Like pressure plate.
Yeah, as soon as Riggs walks in the bathroom, he just looks at him and goes, Riggs.
Riggs.
But, yeah, in that movie, he goes up against an Asian dude, and the Asian guy is dodging bullets. I repeat myself, dodging bullets.
In which movie?
In one of the Lethal Weapon movies.
Oh.
And he's like the classic badass bad guy, all white suit and shit. And he's beating the guy who can dislocate his shoulder's ass. He's Riggs. He's beating Riggs' ass. And they're doing this amazing fight scene, and they fall into this water. Somehow he dies from it. The guy that can dodge bullets. Dodge bullets. But fucking Riggs gets up out of it like, oh, that was close. Like that's not. You can't even call that lucky either, because
Maybe he landed on a rock. And Riggs didn't.
you know what?
Hey man, movies don't have to explain everything to you.
Nah,
They
man,
can do
I'm not
things.
buying that.
Movie magic,
I'm
homie.
not buying that shit.
We want to talk about a fight scene that I think covers that well. You watch Daredevil?
Yeah.
The very first fight scene in that was amazing. Like when he fought him in the hallway, and he like the whole time he just looked like he was dead tired. You don't remember this?
Mm-mm.
Like he would lean into his punches because he didn't have the strength, so he just threw his weight into it. And at one point, like one of the like he just killed, or not killed, but he like just kicked the asses of a bunch of people. I don't know if that sounded right, but
I get what you're saying.
And they're all just laying there, and one of them gets up, hardly, and he's like in a doorway, and Daredevil just looks at him and kind of like rolls his eyes, and just falls into him because he doesn't have the power to like punch him.
I mean, okay, those are fair, but like most of the movies nowadays, they have this huge burst of like second wind from nowhere, and I can't buy those. Or you know what really bothers me? When I watch a movie, a suspense movie, where they have a weapon to defend themselves, but they'll put it down and leave it and start running. Take that fucking weapon with you. 5 extra pounds and a weapon is totally worth it instead of
Where do you see
fucking
this
moving a
happen
little bit
at?
faster. Huh?
Where are you seeing this happen at?
What? I was watching a movie.
Motherfuckers just leaving weapons behind.
Was
and
it like
shit?
Sleep Tight? The son is like trying to have the mom to himself because he's fucking crazy or some
Psycho?
shit. No, it's not Psycho. It's Shut Out. It's Shut something. And the son is crazy, so he kills the husband. She's trying to adopt a little mute kid. And he's trying to kill that kid. And he legit abducts the mom inside her own house. That sounds weird, but he does it. And as he is like doing this, he has all these opportunities to just knock him out and leave. If she didn't want to kill him, fine. Don't kill him. Knock him out and leave. But when she actually has to fight him, she leaves every single weapon that she could have down somewhere. Like she escapes the house through a sunroof in the kitchen. And she uses a pan to break it out to get the deaf kid on the roof, right? And then once she gets the deaf kid on the roof, she drops the pan. It's like, keep that fucking pan. What was I talking about? Oh, the fucking pan. So she grabs this pan and drops it after she lets the mute kid up on the fucking roof in the kitchen, and her crazy ass son comes running in. Mom! Knocks her into the fucking cabinet next to the oven, and then she's like, you know how they always do that weird plea to get to the crazy person and makes them vulnerable in every movie, like,
and they're like, please, I know this isn't you.
yeah, something like that. She's like, I did this for us. I made him leave,
And
so it's
they're
just
like-
you and me.
And then they stop to think about it, like, oh, maybe you're right.
And then they
that's when
attack
they
them.
punch 'em.
Yeah. So she smacks his hand onto the oven, onto the stovetop, and he's like, ah. So then they fight for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the next part because I had to go take a shit, and then I
That's
came
understandable.
back.
Why didn't you pause it?
I wasn't even thinking about it.
There's no excuse for not pausing.
Hey
my
man,
friend.
I had to take a shit. Priorities.
I don't
But
agree with this.
I came back, and she's trying to get the mute kid is sitting on the edge of this dock, and she's running with this oar in her hand to defend the mute kid so her son doesn't kill him. And she doesn't use it as a weapon. She uses it like a bow guard to push him back like this. So he legit whips around and throws her in the snow. I forgot to mention it was snowing. It's snowing. So she runs past it. He runs past her, and like goes to attack the kid. The kid falls into the water. Mind you, she fell down with this big ass heavy oar in her hand. You know what she came with? Nothing. Used that fucking oar to knock the shit out of him.
Let's see. I think you're putting too much thought into these things.
So you're telling me if that happened to you, you would leave the oar behind
No,
and just
I wouldn't. But for movie's sake, I mean,
No.
YOLO.
No.
Well, on to another subject. Do you watch the Death Note show?
I was
Or
going
did
to,
you?
and then somebody told me that the music doesn't really add up very well.
The music
The music
in Death Note?
in Death Note.
You didn't watch Death Note just because someone told you the music
No,
sucks?
look, hold on. Let me finish my thought process. The music doesn't add up, and they said the acting is kind of weird. And I was like, you know what?
You
I'll
talking
still
about the
give it
show
a
or the
shot.
movie?
Huh? I'm
You
talking about the
talking-
movie.
I asked if you watched the show.
Oh, no, wait, not movie. The fuck it. You're talking about Netflix, right?
The show. They're
The
both
Netflix.
on Netflix.
The cartoon's on there too?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I watched parts of the cartoon when it was on Adult Swim, I think. And it got really, really intricate, and I was like, I'm just gonna back off of this.
Oh man, it's such a good. Such a good show.
You watch the cart? It's
Yes.
not a cartoon, is
The
it?
anime.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I feel like that one was too long. I really can't say anything about long though, because I have watched One Piece, and that's on like almost
It's only 36 episodes or something like that. An hour a piece, I think.
an hour's a long time, my friend.
It might not be an hour. Pull it up on Netflix and find out.
Let's see what we got real quick. So
Oh,
you're saying
it
it's
might
not
be
an hour?
or it could be. I don't know, but I do know that it's freaking awesome, and it's like watching a long and very smart game of cat and mouse or chess.
That one
'Cause-
guy, who's the one who curls up in the ball?
Oh no, he sits in his chair like this.
I'm kind of mad that he's actually doing this right now instead of just
is how
instead
he
of just
sits in his
fucking
chair.
telling me who it was.
This is how he sits in his chair. His name's
Yeah.
L. Well, it's not his real name, but that's how he goes by. I haven't seen Get Out, but the guy that plays L in the live action movie is apparently in Get Out. I don't know if he's the main guy or just someone else in the
He
movie.
can't be the main guy in Get Out because Get Out is a. Wait, is he a black guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he might be.
This is Western. It's like they took the anime and they westernized it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why a lot of people don't like it. Because it's nothing like the show. Everyone watched it and they're like comparing it to the show. You can't compare it to the show.
I mean, somebody told me the premise is different than the show.
what do you mean by that?
Like, or the premise is different than the show. The live action one is different based off its premise than the anime. Because in the anime, didn't he just want to fix and like make everything good in the beginning, and then he just became corrupted himself? And
Yeah,
then somebody told me the
but-
live action one was different than that.
but that's also they were able to do that just like Breaking Bad. Like how in Breaking Bad he did it for the good, but then after a while you see how he's just getting more corrupt and corrupt and corrupt. But they only had an hour and like some odd minutes in this movie to do all that. So try to think about trying to make Breaking Bad and taking that character progression and pushing it all down into one movie.
pushing it up. I mean,
Can you do that? No.
maybe.
You can't. No.
Maybe. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, you can't. Don't even try to act like, oh, I'm really fucking smart. and
I've
artsy,
only
I can do
seen-
shit. I can do all kinds of crazy shit. No.
I might be able to, you never
Fuck
know.
that.
But I've only
No one
seen
can do
2
that.
episodes of Breaking Bad, so I
Oh, you
can't.
fucking son of a.
I can't really even try to get with you
Come
there.
on.
Oh, on the thought of anime, have you ever seen one called Berserk?
No.
That shit is dope. It's like such a tragic story in the end, but
The only
it's good.
animes I really watched was Death Note and Attack on Titan.
I think I got you to watch Attack on Titan, didn't I?
A lot of people did. You were probably
Yeah.
one of them.
I tried to get you to watch Fate/Stay Night too, and you were like,
I had never even heard of that before in my life.
I tried like I
What
think
is
for
it
like
called?
3 days straight. Fate/Stay Night or whatever.
Fate/Stay Night.
Yeah.
Stay Night?
Stay night. Like the opposite of day is night. That was a good one. I like the fight scenes in that. It was. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know the one thing I don't like about anime is when it's good and then they always have to add that weird fan service where it makes it like perverted, and it's like if somebody walks in on me, it'd be better off just to say I'm watching porn right now. Like.
You'd rather say that than
I'd rather
anime?
say I'm what, because sometimes some shit comes on there. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Like what?
Like,
I don't know what you mean. Like, did any of that happen in Attack on Titan that you can think of?
I don't think so. That one actually stayed gritty the whole time, and I was totally
Mm-hmm.
cool with it. Like it kept to its. I just got a hair in my mouth. That was gross. It kept to its like root, but like when they have to do that fan service shit to where like almost in the Final Fantasy games where Lightning had all those weird slutty outfits. You know what I'm talking about? Those are like the fan service things, and it's like you don't need those if you have a sustainable story, in my opinion.
So what, outfits?
Yeah, and the actions too. Like
So just making the women like the waifus,
yeah,
making
pretty
them
much.
more into waifus.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess Death Note kind of has that because the chick that he gets with, she's like really dumb, and the only thing she cares about is being in his life. So he uses the shit out of her, and she's totally cool with it.
I don't know. I
It-
think that might be different.
It gets a little bit cringy because like I can't think of like anything exact at what happens, but I just remember as I watch it, I think about it, and I'm just like, why would they write this character to be
Like
this hollow and just stupid?
that. Oh, like they're one dimensional.
Well, I mean, like, the only thing she brings to it, for me at least, is like, I don't know. Do you plan on watching it? 'Cause I don't want to give any.
I mean, you can say
for
it,
You.
and then I'll still probably watch it if I still have interest. So say it.
All right, well, whatever. She has her own Death Note. That's the only thing that's really important about her. That's it. He uses her to get her Death Note. That's all she brings to the table.
Wait. I thought the Death Note was a book.
Yeah, it's a book. It's a book owned by Gods of Death called
The
Shinigami.
Shigami, yeah.
And she has her own book. So that means she has her own Shinigami.
You say it weird, you
Shinigami.
Westerner. No.
Shinigami? Shinugami?
Isn't it
Shinagami?
like
Shinigami?
Shigami? You gotta yell when you say it.
I'm
Gotta
not gonna
feel it.
sit here and
Shigami!
make fun of fucking the way they say shit.
It's not making fun of it. You gotta feel it. Shigami!
I feel like you're making fun of them, man. I don't
No,
know.
but no. I think it's like pronounced Shigami. But yeah. I don't know. I thought it was only one, but I guess I was wrong.
No, sometimes in some of the episodes it shows the world that they're from, so you can see all kinds of them. Some of them look really fucking weird.
The Shigami?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Or Gods of Death.
Hmm.
That's what I'm gonna call them because apparently I say Shinigami weird.
See, no, whatever. I didn't tell you to say it like that, but that was all you. That's fair, I guess. Shit.
I mean, she brings something else, but it's just like the Death Note. Like that's all she's like worth, at least to him. Which in turn makes it for me. That's all she's worth. And then the rest of the show, she's like, "Oh my god, like I'll do anything for you. It's okay."
Wait, why you giving her that fucking
I don't know,
voice?
because I'm not gonna sit here and try to scream like they do in that fucking whatever language it is, Japanese, Chinese, dirty knees. Look at these.
You just told me not to make fun of, but
That's
you
not.
just did
It's
that.
not making. That's my own ignorance. I don't know what it is, Japanese or Chinese.
Oh, that's fair, I guess. Damn. Okay, here's one that the show is just straight fan service. Like that guy who was like a basement dweller, and if they didn't have so much, like, overly sexual content in it, it'd be a fairly decent show that you can watch more than once. But if you want to watch that shit alone. What is it called? High School of the Dead. A guy at school was watching that shit when we were still in school. He was watching it, and I sat there and I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I sat there and watched it with him because I just seen a guy beating some fucking zombies up. 20 minutes later, he's shooting a gun, right? And a girl's doing a backflip in front of him as he shoots the gun to kill a zombie, and everything goes in slow-mo, and her boobs are like flapping up and down, and the bullet flings through her boobs. Do you know how fast her boobs had to be flinging for them to make that fucking framework? And I'm like, this is just too much for me. Like, I don't even know if I can continue watching this. I'm not gonna lie, I did finish it though.
Sex sells.
It does, and I don't know how I feel about that.
That's all
but
that really matters.
I don't know, man. In other news, I got a violin the other day. Can't play a lick of it, but that shit looks nice.
Did you learn how to play it yet? Well, of course you can't. You just said you can't play a lick of it. Do you plan on learning it?
I wouldn't mind it, but I don't want to take classes for it. You know what I do want to learn how to play?
Dude, you can learn anything on YouTube.
That is so much harder than you make it sound.
Not really. I mean, if you just learn like,
Like, if you just learn, like, what?
well, if I mean like, why can't you do that?
I mean, you can, but I feel like if somebody shows me something, I prefer to see it done than let me do it and then leave me after I know what I'm doing.
Well, then it sounds like YouTube is perfect for that.
It's not, though. Because if
You can watch them do
if
it,
I'm
and then they'll
fucking
leave
up-
you because they don't know.
Okay, so look. Say I'm making a song and it goes do 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 do, right? And then I'm fucking up with the do 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 do.
Well, then that's your own fault. You
Wait,
have to
stop,
find that note.
stop. Somebody's sitting there in front of me and goes, "It's not do do it's do 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 do," and then they'd correct my error, and then over time I'd be like, "Okay, leave me alone. I need to consolidate this in my brain hole."
Hey,
my
man.
brain hole.
If you can't correct your own errors, then you don't deserve to play a violin.
Wow. Fuck you. You know what I do want to learn how to play though? What is that one song about the devil and the fiddle?
Oh, Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah, dude, that'd be dope. I feel like I would kill that shit on the violin. I'd just walk around random places and play that song.
A lot of
Be
people
like,
are annoyed by that song.
Really? I like that
A
song.
lot of people think it's outplayed.
I like it.
I mean, I do hear it a lot in my lifetime.
I'm not gonna lie. I would legit become the guy version of Lindsey Sterling. You call me.
You're gonna dance around in a skirt,
You can call me Logan. Logan String.
Logan string,
That's all I got. Logan String.
Logan string. All right.
In other news, have you seen that? Okay, this is
In other
random,
news.
but I have really been looking at kids' cartoons recently because my nephew's been over a lot, and I've watched this one called Sing, and there's a guy on there, the gorilla. I forget what his name is, but the guy who's his singing voice is like Tehran or some shit like that. I'm looking at it right now.
What are
It's
you
like
looking at?
Tehran Ergerchan. I'm butchering that so bad. I'm just gonna go with his first name. It's Tehran.
Wait, so what about this Tron guy? What did you say about him?
Dude, he fucking. I like the way he sings. He's
What is he in?
he's got the voice. He's in
got
this
the
cartoon called
He got
Sing.
the cool shoe shine. Oh, that animal fucking...
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen that shit in commercials, like that's gonna be dumb as fuck.
I think I heard a lot of people liked it.
Hey, I was one of those people.
I think my girlfriend liked it.
She has good taste.
You know what cartoon I actually liked though?
Hmm.
That's kind of new. First of all, you're gonna talk about the new cartoons. Like the best one that I've seen in a while, aside from Lego Batman.
I haven't seen that
That
actually.
movie's fucking awesome, dude. If you are a Batman fan,
I'm
I'm
not,
talking
though.
to you real Batman fans out there, this movie has fucking Condiment King in it. This is a villain whose powers is to shoot ketchup and mustard. And
I
he's
would
in
be
this
so mad
movie.
if I had that power.
Dude, this like Lego Batman has. Well, it's not really a power. He like just carries around condiments and shoots you with
And
it.
he's fucking lame.
Exactly.
He
That's
deserves
my
to
point.
be in jail for being
That's my
shit.
point. It's funny. And I think Dr. Egg or whatever was in it, which was another stupid fucking villain. He would think he was in the Adam West Batman. I don't think he was in any comics or anything. But he just makes egg puns and like tries to kill Batman with eggs. Well,
I'm-
not like with eggs, but like in an egg way. Like maybe trap him in a giant egg or something.
I,
And he
I'm
makes
not-
egg puns, dude. That's fucking awesome.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want
I
it.
love it.
Do you at least know like two of the egg puns he'd use?
You could probably look him up.
Like, let's see, you got
Dude,
yoked.
I'll okay Google this shit right now.
I don't even know what you'd say as an egg pun to kill somebody.
Batman egg villain puns? Question mark?
That's not gonna give you shit.
But it's Google, dude. Right here. Egghead Vincent Price. I want quotes though.
I'm just look up egg puns.
Right here. Egghead quotes. IMD motherfucking B.
Okay, give me something good. I'm waiting here.
And apparently there's someone named Miss Bacon. Is this the end of the book? Aggie, my god.
Holy shit.
Did you really just drop your mic right now?
I did. I almost had a heart attack,
Holy
not
crap,
gonna lie.
dude. You just peaked that shit so hard. Oh my fucking lord.
Alright,
I hope
well,
that didn't destroy me. I might have to cut that out. Because that might be really bad.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably loud as fuck. But I mean, now I can hold my mic like I'm a singer, so that's cool.
I don't know. The guy's name is Egghead. Like, I can't. There's no, like, good quotes right there. It's just a lot of different quotes. I mean, his fucking name is Egghead. Like, and
That
his
pun-
actual name is Vincent Price, I think I said. Is that what I said?
I think you said that.
Like, really? Your name's Vincent Price and you want to be Egghead? Why?
I'm getting hard boiled to think of more egg puns.
That was excellent.
My jokes are on the sunny side up.
Oh.
Hey, zinger. I'm actually looking at some right now,
This
so I
is
can just
that-
keep
this-
going for days.
This conversation is starting to get scrambled. Yeah, he's looking them up. These are coming out of my head.
Fuck you. My egg puns really crack me up.
You read that one?
I did. So what exactly would you like to talk about now?
I bought a gorilla shirt. That was pretty cool.
Like the animal gorilla or like
No, the band.
gorilla? Okay. Have they made anything recently?
Humans. Did you hear that?
No.
You haven't heard Humans? Their new
No.
album?
I feel like I'm like behind on music now.
It took them like, what, 8 or 9 years to release that album? I mean, they didn't work on it that whole time, but
I would hope not.
that's like the gap between their albums. Took fucking forever. It was worth it though. I like Humans.
I think I only know like maybe 4 or 5 songs from them that I can really... I can't pull the names out of the top of my head, but I can hum them. Like the one that everybody and their mom should know is Feel Good.
Clint Eastwood.
How's that go?
I can't remember, but I know you know it.
Oh, I
do,
know you
my
know
head,
it.
my mind does that a lot. Like I know the song. Like I know if I heard it, then I would immediately sing along with it. But I can't think. I ain't happy. I'm feeling
Oh yeah, yeah,
glad
yeah.
I got
Okay, yeah, yeah,
sunshine.
yeah, yeah. I got you.
There it
Okay,
is.
that's fair. I got that one. Dude, have you ever heard that Khalid dude?
No, Khalid.
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 I feel like I'm saying it weird because I haven't heard anybody else say his name.
Who is he?
He's the guy who made the song Location.
I don't know that song.
I'm not gonna sing it because I'm not one for
Sing it.
singing. Fuck you.
Sing it. I
No.
want to hear you serenade
I could
me.
play it.
Play it. Do something.
Yeah, I can do that, but I'm definitely
Wait,
not
don't
gonna.
play it. That might come up on the mic, and that could be bad.
Okay. I mean, like, I can hum it.
Do it. Make it nice and soft. Like I'm going night night.
No, you know what? You're just gonna have to listen to it later. That's not gonna be a thing.
Maybe. What?
You know what else cartoon I really do like? I feel like I watch
Courage
too
the
many
Cowardly Dog.
cartoons. Yeah, but I mean like recently now. I think I watched too many cartoons. Like I used to really be into was that Adventure Time? Like that was just so Amazing World of Gumball. That
You know-
shit is hilarious.
You know what cartoon we were talking about at work that I never thought about until that day? Chowder.
Oh yeah, Schnitzel, rada 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 rada.
Chowder, bro.
That shit was so dumb. He had a fucking pet fart.
I don't even know how it came up at work, but I never thought about that show until that moment.
And then fucking Panini. All their names were food, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, they were cooks too.
I'm just saying.
But
Except for Endive. I don't think
think
Endive was a food.
I don't think I got to. Did I tell you about what like cartoon movie that I thought was good? Because I think I was cut off.
Yeah, you were cut off. Because I think my mic dropped. when
Oh yeah,
happened.
that was when it dropped. Okay. Zootopia.
Oh yeah, I did like that one.
That's a good
like that one.
movie. That has a lot of good.
I still
hidden
feel like
adult jokes in it.
Sing
but-
was better.
Huh?
I still feel like Sing was better though.
Sing?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Sing, but before I said Zootopia, I was gonna say Moana.
I haven't seen that
I
one.
think that's actually a pretty good movie. I like that movie up until the point where this thing happens where some giant thing turns into a different giant thing, but that whole transaction like pulled me out of the movie because it looked terrible. Like the animation of it. The animation of the whole movie was great because it's a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
So like it looks good. But then whenever that happened, I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I don't want to watch this now.
Speaking
but it
of-
was at the very end of the movie, so that's alright.
Oh, the lava thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were watching out there one time, and I was walking out, and I seen that. I don't remember the animation that well, so I don't know
And
if
then
it was
even
bad.
like the like flowery creature thing that it turns into, like that even looks kind of weird. Like I think it's supposed to look like Moana, but it looks weird.
I mean, it's a plant thing. Oh, what?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's supposed to look like a person.
I mean, you got ugly people walking around here, so, or
Well, it's
weird
supposed to
looking
look like
people.
Moana. Does Moana look weird? No, she looks fine.
Whoa,
Throughout
whoa.
the whole fucking
Sorry.
movie.
Whoa.
You better be sorry.
Whoa. Sorry. Nobody talk about Moana in front of Tommy, or he's
For
gonna
real,
punch
I'll
you.
fucking... No, you know, you can talk shit about Moana, just don't talk shit about, what's his name? Maui?
The Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my shit. Because that's what I really liked, when he came on is whenever I really started liking the movie, and only because his first song,
You're
and
welcome.
maybe his only song, I don't
Is
know
it
if he
You're
sings
Welcome?
after that, yeah, but, what he does and whatnot during that song reminds me of Hercules because you watch like his tattoos do shit, but it looks like the Greek vases.
Oh yeah, the pots.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
Yeah.
Hercules movie. So it reminded me of that, and I immediately fell in love just because of nostalgia.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Hercules was one of those movies as a kid, to where I could watch it once and then be done with it.
Nah, man, I watched the shit out of Hercules and Tarzan.
though, that was
Hercules
my
and
shit.
Tarzan. Those were the two movies I watched a shit ton as a kid.
You know
and
what
The
I-
Lion King.
Do want to see die though, even though it's gonna be sad. Toy Story.
Yeah, that needs to be done, and it won't even be sad.
The third one
I'm
was.
over it.
It wasn't bad, but it was different.
How many of them are there now? Like 5?
I thought it was only 3.
I think there's more than that.
There's when he's a kid and they lose Buzz, right?
You got me, dude. I haven't seen a single Toy Story since I was like 12.
Yeah, there's the one where Woody goes and finds Jesse and the old guy, and then yeah, and the horse, the little stuffed horse that he rides around on, and then fuck.
That's number 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying. And then the third one is the one where he goes off to college, and they're trying to make a fourth one, but
Well, which one is the one with the bear that wanted to kill him?
the third one where he goes off to college,
And
he's
that had,
like trying to do
Ken in
it.
it and whatnot.
Yeah.
To kick his ass.
Right? I think
Weren't they
that's
gonna
right.
make a the aliens in that film? Weren't they gonna make their own movie? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The Claw, like the Claw.
Oh, I know the aliens, but I don't know about the movie. They shouldn't have their own movie.
Why not? They were like the coolest thing in that movie.
I feel like
Claw.
that movie would just be a money grab at that point.
No, I think it'd be a lot better. I think it'd be better than the original movies. Like
Better than the first Toy Story?
just like for me it would. I'm not interested in any of those characters. I never
didn't
had
like the
been,
first
not even
one?
as a kid.
I like the first one.
I mean, I watched it and I liked it, but like everyone's like, "Oh man, I can't wait till they make another one." I'm like, I watched it and I'm good with it. I'm all right. I don't need it anymore.
I was
But
totally
if you
content
want to make a movie with the fucking aliens, they're cool.
with the first
I'll
one.
watch that.
Actually, the second one wasn't bad either. But I did like the first one better because I was younger.
But what was I saying before that?
I don't know.
Like
I had something else on my
Like the
mind. I
Minions.
forgot.
Isn't their movie like successful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
It'd be like them.
Would
like
it?
how they came from Despicable Me.
But they're only, like, the aliens are stuck in that fucking claw machine or in
Oh,
someone's
yeah,
house for a
because
little.
you know
I'm
the
just
toys,
saying.
the toys that are supposed to be only in Jesse's room, they weren't only in Jesse's room.
Look, man, I'm just saying. I
Shit
feel
can
like they
happen
had
to
more
where
of a
they get
character
out.
dynamic than fucking the aliens would have if they have their own movie.
Well, the aliens would be like the Minions. Like The reason everyone loves Buzz Lightyear and Woody and everything, because they're all like a family. Like, they all love each other and whatnot. But these aliens are like the Minions. They're just a group of little lovable things that just go do stupid things.
Oh, you know what?
And and they don't sound annoying like the Minions. They just claw.
That's irritating. If that's all they fucking say through the whole movie.
So happy about it, like, ooh, claw.
I can't see that being a movie. But I just lost my train of thought. Let's back up. Repeat what you just said.
Claw.
Nope, keep going.
I already forgot.
God damn it,
bro. What
was
was
it
I
the
talking
Minions?
about?
I'm gonna say something about the Minions.
The Minions. They had their own movie.
Oh, my theory with the Minions. So the reason the Minions want to stick with like the baddest people is because all the people in that world are in purgatory. Mind blown.
And like
the Minions are there to punish them. They always stick with the bad guy, and they end up fucking the bad guy in the end.
How did they fuck the bad guy?
Remember when they were with Dracula? They said happy birthday to him, opened up the windows, and they fucking kill him.
Yeah, but how did they fuck over Gru?
They didn't yet, because he changed his ways.
Well, they only did that because they're stupid.
I don't know, man.
Smart.
I don't know, man. That's a theory.
You think they did it on purpose?
That's just a theory. An atom theory. No, but
We're gonna have to split those atoms apart.
Still though, I don't know. I always thought that'd be an interesting theory. Have you ever read the manga for Pokemon?
I've never read any manga.
That shit is brutal.
For Pokemon?
For Pokemon. I
Brutal?
seen
like are Pokemon dying?
Like I seen a fucking panel of a Charizard eating a Bulbasaur, and I was like, holy shit. You don't see that in the cartoon.
Are they supposed to come back from that? Do they just go back into the Pokeballs?
Totally.
It's like
fine.
a liquefied mess, and then take them to the
Just a
Pokemon
puddle.
Center?
Oh, God.
Please put them back together. It just comes out as a muck. That's what mucks are. They're just dead Pokemon.
That's so terrible. That's so fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
You just ruined my childhood. I want to know that.
Hey, at least you're not turning them into pieces of candy just to turn in.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was that guy turning them for candy. I need that strong man key. I stopped playing that. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about re-downloading Pokemon Go the other day.
They just brought in rare Pokemon.
I just don't have the drive to do it.
I think they brought in Zapdos.
Why do you do that with certain things?
What?
Like, what's the other one?
What other one?
The other birds.
Laguina or something like that? I forgot what their names are. One of them is... Zapdos is the only one I remember. Because he was like my favorite one. I can't think of what the fuck they're called. I know one of them starts with an L.
It's 1, 2, and 3, and then Lugia.
Lugia.
And Ho-Ho.
Which one's Lugia? Oh yeah, Ho-Ho.
Lugia is the one that's under the water.
Type, though.
Huh?
Ho-Ho was boring.
What do you mean? Ho-Ho was the one from fucking Pokemon Silver that, like...
It was the normal type bird, wasn't it? Well, I mean, it looked like a normal type bird.
It looked like a turkey with a jerry curl.
What does what is his name? One of the like starter area birds, not Pidgey, but the other one. Sparrow. He turns into what, Pharaoh or something like that?
Yeah.
Don't they look alike?
No, not at all.
Because when I think of Ho-Ho, I think of Pharaoh.
No, here, I can pull up a picture of Ho-Ho. It doesn't look anything like a pharaoh.
Well, they brought in the birds, Entei
is the dog.
Entei's the dog. But yeah, they brought in the birds.
Look at this.
But you can only get
that
them.
looks nothing like a pharaoh.
Oh yeah, that was the firebird. No, Moltres. Moltres was the firebird.
Yeah, you know, you say those weird because you know the birds are supposed to be like 1, 2, and 3. Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno.
What?
Uno, dos, tres.
Oh.
The 3 birds. Their names end in 1, 2, and 3.
Who's the Uno?
Articuno,
Oh.
Zapdos, Moltres. You never knew that?
I've always heard Zapdos.
Oh, that's weird.
Because I think I heard that in Pokemon Stadium. And that's where I got that
I don't think I've ever played Pokemon Stadium. I played
Pokemon Stadium?
I played Dark Coliseum, and that one was
poop.
yeah, it was.
That's the one with the Umbreons or whatever, right?
Yeah,
That was bad.
That was bad.
That was on GameCube.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm talking Nintendo 64.
Well,
Pokemon Stadium.
what was the dog's names? It was Entei. I'm trying to think of the other ones now.
One of them's like Luguana or something, right? What is that? What is that? What am I thinking of? That's Luguina or
Lugia. It's like the
I'm done.
like the fish one. Okay, it's Entei, Suicune, and Raikou.
I remember I used to like Entei a lot until I pulled him out in Pokemon Stadium against my cousin, and he said that he looks like something he just got done shitting out. And I never used him again.
He was like, I have to disown you now. It's over.
It's like, fuck, dude, he does look like a giant piece of shit.
I don't know, man. I would totally keep that thing as a pet. Actually, you know what? If Pokemon are real, we'd be so fucked.
How?
Like, what do you mean how?
If Pokemon were real, then that means that they would be exactly like they are in the show, which
Why?
means that they'd be friendly, because that's what Pokemon are.
No. Did you not tell?
I hate when you do this. I hate
not,
when you do this. I hate when you do this.
Did you not just listen to me tell you how a fucking cute little Charmander ate the face
Okay, well, you
of a
can't- you
fucking
can't-
Bulbasaur?
You can't say if Pokemon were real, because if you say that, then I'm gonna think of the Pokemon that I know from the show. I didn't watch or I didn't read the manga.
Okay,
Mundo.
wait, stop. Ignore the show altogether and just think of these
Okay, then yes.
super-powered
In
creatures.
that way, yes, that would be terrifying, and I would not leave the house. You are right.
You walk outside,
But-
get picked up by a fucking Charizard, and never
I
get seen again.
I like my idea better, where they come to us
As
the way they
friend-
were in the show, and they're friendly, but scared of us because they're pussies.
I'm not gonna lie. After reading that, it made me reevaluate the whole reevaluate. That's not that
Reeval.
weird. Yeah, I just ended the word too soon. Reevaluate the whole show. Ash and gang were fucking boss. Because I would not have spent the night out in the fucking woods and shit with these fucking creatures.
Well, hey man, either way you look at it, Misty's still my main bitch. That's all that matters.
It's all about Nurse Joy.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Exactly.
Calm down there, Brock.
Hey, look at me.
Hey. Oh shit. Why did he have squinty eyes like that?
I don't know. I thought he was supposed to be black, but
Is he not?
I don't think
Was he
so.
like Hawaiian or something?
Maybe no.
Hawaiians are dark.
Yeah, they're dark, but their eyes don't squint like that. I mean,
Well, what
May-
race do you know is dark like him and has squinty eyes?
he could have been mixed. Like his daddy could have been a Rolling Stone. His mom was like
Wherever he
Japanese
hanged
or
his hat was
something.
his home.
Yeah. And when he died, all he left was alone.
Exactly. I just dropped my phone.
Wow. Noise pollution. Off mute. I just want you to know that.
All right. Well, listen here. So as for a second episode, and having not went back to listen to it yet, I'd say we sound a lot better. We covered more stuff. You're staring at me with a weird.
I'm waiting for
look
you to
right
finish
now.
your thought process because
Well,
your
when
hand
you
is
stare-
rotating.
When you stare at me like that, it makes me lose my thought process. 'Cause
Okay,
I think you're
I-
about to like pounce at me and like go Charizard on me or something.
Do I have like a threatening? Okay, I'll just keep my
Yeah,
eyes
your
closed.
eyes went really wide, like you really want to kill me.
I was trying to focus on what you were saying, but I'll close
No,
my
I
eyes.
was just
from
saying.
now
I was
on.
just saying that like
Daredevil style. Won't look. Go ahead.
improvements, man. We're making them.
Oh,
They're
that's
coming.
Nice.
Now he's blind.
Yes. Can't see anything.
I mean, that's all I really have to say.
Oh.
Because we're reaching 59 minutes and 20 seconds right now.
Oh, that's cool. Can I open my eyes?
Yeah, no one said you had
Are
to
you
close
su-
them.
I mean, you thought I was giving you like the stare of death. Only reason I was giving you that stare of death, I can definitely hear that vape. I
I
am
know.
Daredevil times like 3 right now.
Well, you know what shit happens? Fucking YOLO. Big Nation 420. Blaze it.
Oh, God.
YOLO
Oh,
swag.
hey, before I forget, because I did forget in the first episode, is this a time to give it shout outs or no? All right,
You
can I
can
just
give a
do
shout
whenever
out
I feel like
anytime
it?
you want.
All right, well, I'm going to drop this shout out.
Shout out to my mom. Shout outs, man. Anytime we want. It's our podcast. We
I'm
make the
trying to
rules around this
find my
bitch.
phone because he sent me a link or
Oh,
his
yeah.
name the other day.
Yeah, we're about ready to close this up. We
And,
just hit an hour, so go ahead, fucking throw that shit out there.
So, if you want to check out the guy I was talking about the other day, his name is Joe. He's pretty cool. He gets a little eccentric sometimes, but it's still okay. It's a part of his.
You criticizing him in a shout out?
This is what I say to him. I said this exact same thing to him. He's still pretty good, but
Pretty good. He's all right, guys. I mean, wow.
his okay. Here, when we start it over. Hey guys, I got a friend named Joe. He's a great dude. Check him out. He is on YouTube as The Wonderful World of Joe. Check him out one more time. The Wonderful World of Joe.
We'll throw a
And
link
make
in the
sure you
description.
tell him that Adam sent you. Or should I say, the Aimless Parley sent you.
We'll throw his link in the description. Probably this episode and the first episode, because he was mentioned in the first episode. So you just gave him 2 shout outs.
Oh, see, look at that. We're good people. Well, I'm good people.
Well, I don't know. Can we really be called good people? Because we don't even know if anyone's going to see this.
So,
We could be just throwing this into nothing.
well,
If you're
think
listening to this right now, leave a comment and tell us how awesome we are. All bad comments will be tracked down and fed to you through poopy butthole syndrome.
the fuck? that was too long, and I was waiting for something more.
Alright, we gotta close this.
Um,
We're done.
Okay. I guess you want to give out your little stuff. So shoot.
Well, that was it, guys. We're out of here. You can follow me on Twitter at 8BitKidGaming. And follow me on Twitch at 8BitKid. And don't forget to subscribe
Awesome.
and comment
Yeah.
and like.
Yeah. Or hate. I don't
No,
really care.
don't hate. No dislikes. We love everything and each other.
Haters give me power. But all right. I
Haters
guess
gonna
it's my
hate.
turn to say peace out. So I guess here we go. Follow me on that lovely bird called Twitter at that one guy Adam. And while you're at it, load me up on Twitch at BlackHaze22694. I had some other shit, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the usernames to them. So fuck it. Those 2 social outlets will be enough.
What other shit?
Yeah,
What
other
other shit
shit.
could there possibly... Instagram? Do you have an Instagram?
I thought I did.
You
I haven't
you
used
had an
it since
Instagram?
like 2012. But I mean, like, if people
Alright,
started
continue.
following me
We gotta-
on
we
it,
gotta
I would
finish.
use it.
We gotta finish. Continue it.
I hope you guys enjoyed our fucking aimless parlay today, and I hope we were able to put a little bit of a smile on your face today. If not, fuck it.
Yeah. We'll see you fuckers next week.
Whoa, you can't call people fuckers as they
Peace.
wasted their time with us.